scooped a lot. They didn't want it leaking.
Y'all, we're doing a giveaway with Get Real. So congrats to the winner right here. We're also fixing the boat today. So not really a fun fishing video, but it's some work. Probably gonna set you up and this video. Doing.
Well, we were changing the live well pump, but the hose is so brittle that we couldn't get it on the barbed piece. So now we got to figure out a piece of hose, and guessing it's going to end up being a piece of garden hose. So I just got to see if I got some scrap garden hose around to make it work. Just got to carry water from pump to live well. So, and then we're going to put a new village pump in also, because I do have a little bit of a leak and I haven't figured out where from, and so I definitely need the village pump to run. The one I have is running, but it's so old and brittle that it's cracking, and it was like, I really don't need that to go down while I'm out on the water and taking in some water. It's not a lot, but it's enough. I wouldn't want to be without a village. So that's what we're doing. If not, we just run the garden hose for nothing. And a good one at that. It'll go. Should have put a little more Vaseline on it, I think. And probably should have put a end on it, huh? Joseph's gonna feed the garden hose through so that we can have it in the holders and get it all attached, and then we'll cut it to length for the other end. That way we're not guessing and fighting it. Pull as much as you need to get it back up here through that. I mean, you got a 25-foot hose, so I don't think we need that much.
Right there.
Well, we can always pull it back, so
yeah,
pull it to where you can work on it easy. If you put a little Vaseline on the end of your piece that's going into the hose, it'll help it slide in better, and it's not going to hurt anything. You might smear that around. I didn't want to get it on your phone. It fits tight, so, which is what we want. We're using garden hose because we know it'll hold water, and that is what we have. So, and it's all accessible, so it's not like I can't replace it later if I need to.
Screwdriver before. It's my first time.
Just could have got a socket with a handle nut driver. I think maybe we messed up this wasp nest because he keeps buzzing us.
Yeah.
And you can turn the pump. I don't have that locked down yet. Just don't cross thread that. It tried to cross thread on me. Wasn't paying attention, got my finger over the lens.
Trying.
Got the hose on the pump now. We still got to lock the pump down and silicone it and wire it, but it's a step closer anyway. You have to attach the other end, which goes to the live well. Give you a little, you don't need a lot, but a little extra. Just don't cut it too short. You'll have to redo everything you just did. Whatever you think, give it another inch. Don't hit yourself in the nose.
So that would be a pretty fun yard visit, right? Super glue.
Pretty tough hose. Told you I don't buy the cheap ones.
I think I remember you buying it.
I doubt you remember me buying that one, because I think I was on. It's a left-handed phone. The lens is on this side, and if I hold it with my right hand, I end up with my finger over the lens.
You can turn the video off and
Flip it. Is it going on? Probably didn't Vaseline it.
Back in here, gotta tighten that down. Got it on there, ran it up through. Pretty simple. And we gotta silicone that and get that tightened down and wire it. Then take that one out right there and replace it.
Hey, we're right-handed this time. Oh, drop that one.
If I touch negative and positive, I just get shocked.
Yep, especially with your ear. You'll know.
Yep. You would too.
The reason he's saying that is his head is laying on a battery.
Got it.
Okay. Now all we gotta do is get the silicone and lock the pump down.
Really? He wants to get the silicone behind this, so we're gonna silicone this and then tighten this down so then it's waterproof completely. And then should be ready to go. After we wire it up, shouldn't be too hard. And then that one. That one shouldn't be hard either. Shouldn't.
Definitely want to make sure you got enough to seal all the way around. And then it's the fun of getting that all over your fingers.
This stuff stinks, by the way.
That's because it's actually an RTV silicone. It's made for showers to glue the walls of the showers to the drywall. And so it's got a pretty good strong smell to it because of that. I think we got enough. We're going to go ahead and seal the threads all the way around too, and then I'll obviously cut that thing off, but I may order a screen for it first. That's set. Now we just gotta wire it in, let that stuff set up. It should be good for a long time. I stuck suction cups to one of my old boats with that silicone, and it held for years in the sun and never broke loose, so it's good stuff. I usually end up with a bit of it because I do a lot of onyx showers. Problem is that bilge, to say it correctly, bilge hose is the same age, which means it's probably just as brittle. And that looks bigger,
Way bigger.
now that might be a little bit of a problem. It's 1,100 gallons per hour.
That's a 500 gallon per hour.
Yeah, so bigger pump, bigger hole, so I may have to wait on this one, but I may have to get the same size, because I don't want to have to dig to where the bilge discharge is, because it comes out this side over here, which means that hose is up behind the deck right here, and I don't want to have to pull this whole aluminum deck just to replace the hose. So I carry all this stuff with me, crimps and all that in the boat, because you never know when you're out on the water and might need that. So I have a ammo can, which is also waterproof. It's got a rubber seal in the lid, and it makes it so that I can keep the tools in the boat, and it doesn't matter if it rains and all that. And there has been more than once out on the water I've needed all this stuff.
Like when our trolling motor just all of a sudden dies.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's happened more than once with this boat. Guess I need a bigger one. Thought the red would do it, but must be the blue. Make sure to crimp those pretty good to each other so that you don't end up with a bad connection, and that burns things up.
Goes on which?
Color. Like black, brown to brown.
What if you're colorblind?
Call a friend. Call a friend.
Phone a friend. What if your friend's colorblind?
You gotta have more than one friend, Joseph.
Oh, well,
Bummer.
bummer.
I don't have my lighter on me to eat.
Now he's gonna set a fire in here.
Right next to the gas, which probably isn't smart.
Cook.
You don't want to hold right down on it because you don't need that much heat. You just need enough to kind of shrink it up around the. You don't want to burn the wire. On that one, I don't have a battery in to test to see if it kicks on, but I'll probably try to figure out
Could we shrink that?
getting an attached piece of hose with a reducer, because that's probably 3/4, and then I'll need to reduce it to, I don't know if that's 5/8. That's usually what a garden hose is. So I'll need a barbed fitting to go from a little 3/4 inch piece of hose to 5/8, so that I can put this in. But with this, you just pull that, mount it to the little plate the other one's on, and then hook up the hose.
So let's put 2 new ones in.
So this should be able to disconnect also, but not sure how this one does it. Well, that one's broke off. That's out. And that's why it might be important to switch it out.
A little brittle.
Yeah. Probably gonna run into the same issue.
What if you heated the hose up? Or did that just melt it?
You know, with it being brittle, I don't know. Where is that?
Probably just burns it.
Yeah, that's smelly. It worked though.
I'm a genius.
See, those connect right behind all that. So this was black to white and brown to brown. been a good little pump. It's definitely kept working, but it's just getting brittle, and I don't want to take a chance. That one's got 4 screws in it, and I can't tell.
You can probably rust it out.
Phillips.
Under Phillips.
I've just driven through there. Should brought some glasses out. I'm gonna say there's a very slight chance that these come out, but they're definitely not stainless. It's one. Looks like they put them through and cut them off. I don't know. They riveted that plate. 1 out of 3.
Oscillator. Nothing from
And use a flathead to back them out. Oh yeah.
Harvard.
Hold on. This has got to be the most annoying tool ever, but it's also one of the most handy tools ever. If you can get it in the space, anyway. Tighty lefty loosey.
Yeah.
Which way are you turning? Toward me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, it's just stuck. Got that one though. Maybe?
No, turn the other way.
The other way?
Yeah.
You meant my other left, right?
Yep, pretty much.
That one's so close.
Well, they cut it off on the bottom side, so it's probably just catching them in the threads. I'll probably rivet the new one on.
That one's so close. Alright, buddy.
Is that a boat?
There it is.
Okay, hopefully we put that part on YouTube.
Everett.
Hi.
Wave. Say hi. You want to sit down?
Hi, Everett.
Okay. What'd you get?
Hi, you. Amberlin. Amberlin.
Say hi to Papa's phone.
What's down there? This is actually Joseph's phone. He's struggling over one screw.
Yeah, this screw's killing me.
So is that your village pump?
Yeah, we got the other one back in. The other one's a live well pump. This is a bilge.
Oh. I didn't have shoes for Emberlin either.
There, you got it.
Alright, you wanna go eat some
Good job.
You got a mosquito or something? Nap, maybe?
The fly.
Got it.
He got it.
I'm not dead yet. That's a pain, especially with this loose.
You're almost done with number 2.
Well,
Kinda.
but I got to put that plate back down on there. I'm probably going to rivet that, and then this hose attachment is bigger than the hose, and that hose comes up to this, and I don't want to pull the deck to get to that. So I'm going to have to find a way to adapt it.